Hey guys, let's play 1985 here. And this is part 4 of Super Metroid for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. And sorry I was rambling on in my last video. I'm going to try and talk a little bit more about the game if I can. I really don't know too much about these games. I know some guys know all the bad guys' names and how many hit points they have and blah blah blah. I really don't know any of that stuff, and honestly, I really don't care. I'm just here to play them and have a good time with all you guys, which is what it's all about. What it's all about. So, anyways, let's get going. What is going on, everybody? Baseball season started. Yeah. Who is rooting for who? We have the San Diego Padres here, who are, I think, if I am not mistaken, they are the #1 team at not making the World Series. That might be a fact. I do not remember them ever making the World Series, so they are tied for first and not making it, which is amazing. I mean, you can't teach that. You just can't. So, great tradition we have going here. Keep it up, guys. Definitely do not win a game this year, and we will be ready to go, and we will just be great. So, anyways, that is of course a joke. I hope we do win, because that would be really fun to have the World Series here. Because if you think about it, how many sports have their team, or whatever it is, like their championship, I guess you would call it, in the town of the sport? Because, well, actually, I take that back. I guess they all do, except for football. Yeah, that was a stupid example, because if you think about it, baseball, they play best of 7, and so they play at, whoever is in it, they play at their stadium, and then soccer doesn't do it. Hockey does, basketball does, football and soccer do not, so, yeah, I guess, that's kind of interesting. I guess that's just how it goes, What are you going to do? So, anyways, I'm just wandering around here. Plenty of missiles. I can open the door. So basically, in Metroid was really cool. So they have all different doors. They have the pink doors, which are missiles. They have the green doors, which are super missiles, and the orange doors, which are like super rolly bombs. And basically, as soon as you blow up the door, it will become blue, and then you can just shoot it with your normal shooter gun, and there's no problem. So, I'm not too worried about it. What I am worried about is what I'm going to get for dessert. I just ate, and I am so hungry. I am really hungry for whatever. Just give me some ideas. I've been having way too many donuts lately, but even though they are spectacular, they are delicious, I cannot eat them all the time. I just can't do it. So, anyways, this is the first boss. He is pretty easy. What I do is I just run back and forth, and I shoot all the things up top. And when he opens up his eye in the middle, then you can shoot him, and I like to shoot him with missiles. So you can shoot him with your regular gun if you want. But he is so easy. Come on. Yeah, anyways, we'll get him eventually. So, it's really interesting. They have 4 bosses in this game, and there's no way to tell, where the bosses are, what room the bosses are. You just kind of, wander in on them, and it's like, oh, well, there's a boss. What are you going to do? And that's basically it. So, almost done with school. I will be all done. Let's see, today or April, basically. And so I'm done in May 5th. So I have 1 month of school, and then I am all done. All freaking done until I start again if I do. So that's interesting. So what grade or what school is everyone in who's watching this? I want to know. So I like to look at my demographics, and you can see them. If you have a YouTube account, you can see what age group everyone is and where they're watching from. And what's really interesting is I get a lot of actually older people. 18 to 35 is my age group, and there are a lot of international views, like South Korea and Europe. Where else? South America. I mean, I get them from all over the place. It's really cool. So I'm glad that people all over the globe are watching this stuff, and we can communicate. So very, very interesting. I like it. So, if any of you people from anywhere else have anything to say or any questions or anything, I don't know if people from China are allowed on YouTube because of their government, but hopefully they are, which I highly doubt. But if you are, ask questions, ask away, ask what we think of you and your government, and if you guys are being brainwashed, because I have an answer for you. You are, unfortunately. And I wish we could help you and do something about it. I don't think we can. And this cold hard truth is I actually buy stuff from China and sell it, so I am part of the problem. Let me tell you. A big part. Well, not that big. I might be. But not really. Back to this boss who's giving me a ton of trouble. This guy, dude, come on. You need to go away. Alright, this should be... Jeez, we have to do it again? Oh, man, I need to go play Zelda or something. Relax. This game takes a lot out of you, let me tell you. Actually, it doesn't. It's a great freaking game. Play this game all day if I wanted to. Oh, no. Oh! Gonna have to do this again. This guy, I'm telling you, this guy will not go away. There we go. Oh my goodness. Let me tell you, that was something else. That was something else. So anyway, so after you beat a boss, he will drop energy and weapons and all that sort of stuff. So feel free to use it all up when you're fighting them like I do. That's what I like to do. And just makes your life a lot easier. Oh yes, it does. So anyways, so I got a story. So I do sell stuff on Amazon as a company, as my company. But I also sell like personal items. So like if I have an old iPod or something, I'll sell it and I'll put it on Amazon. I don't like eBay because there's so many cheaters out there, liars and cheaters. And we just got the Super Missile, so it's like an extra strong missile and it opens up green doors. So that's great. And we will be using that, as all of you will see. But anyway, so I sell stuff on Amazon, and I sold my old laptop, which was a great laptop. It was an HP Envy. I don't know if any of you know what that is, but it's basically Hewlett-Packard made this computer to compete with the MacBook Pro, because MacBook Pro was getting so many sales. They said, hey, we need to make this nice laptop that's really high quality, and blah, blah, blah. So anyways, it's got like a metal case, and it's got a one 750 gig hard drive, and it's nice. I mean, it's a great computer. It's really good, but they're really expensive. I think I spent like $1,500 on mine. It costs a lot, yeah. So, but anyways, in order to get the new one, I wanted the second gen i7 processor. In order to do that, I had to sell my laptop because I wasn't going to shell out another $1,500 without getting anything for mine. So I sold it. So I sold it for $750. Some guy bought it. He was pretty nice about it. And it gets there, and he gets it, and everything's okay. He leaves me a 5-star rating, and he loves it. He says, thank you so much, such a great deal, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, I know, it's a great deal. But anyway, so then he takes it to Argentina, and this is a U.S.-bound laptop. In other words, was it Location 1 or Zone 1? I don't know what they call it. And he took it outside of Zone 1, and it overheated, obviously, which it was going to do anyways, because that's what electronics do if you take them overseas. I don't know if you've ever tried to plug in an American product outside of America, but it stops working. So anyways, he plugged in this $750 laptop. That's what he paid. I paid much more. But he plugged it in, and it exploded. And he's basically, the whole time, this is like 4 months ago, up till this day, he's been trying to get his money back because of his mistake. And obviously, I'm not going to pay for his mistake. He should have known that you don't do that. You don't take an American laptop outside of America. So he's got this laptop, and Amazon has been actually really good about that. That's one thing I hate about eBay is that, like, if a buyer has a problem, like the money goes back to the buyer right away. There's like no questions asked. It's like the sellers are done. But on Amazon, they like take the time to figure it out. So they asked me the questions, I asked him the questions. And they actually did a great job, and they found out that this guy was at fault, and he took the laptop out of America, and it was his fault, not mine. So it's been great, and I've been selling on Amazon, excuse me, ever since then, just because of like how amazing they are and how much better they are than eBay. And I really hate eBay because I've been screwed on there so many times, probably by some of you. No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, so that's my Amazon story. And these guys will grab onto you, and what you have to do is you just have to lay a bunch of bombs and get them off of you. And that's basically, and we're moving along pretty well here in this game. This has been a great video. And we will come back to this area many times. I promise you, I assure you, we will. And we come here pretty often during the game. So anyway, so I live in an apartment, and we had, in San Diego here, we've had like a lot of pollen, and it gives you allergies and stuff, and we had a lot of it this year, and it's actually been visible, like there's been yellow pollen all over the ground. And so what they're doing is they're cleaning out the garage, and but there's a lot of people that live here, like there's like, I don't know, there's probably 100 people in my building, so that means that there's probably 150 cars in the garage that park there overnight. And so what they're doing right now is they're cleaning out the garage, but while they're cleaning out, you can't park in there. So everyone's parking on the street, and there's no room. Like, cars are right on top of each other. It's just like awful. Oh my god. So it's like impossible to find a spot, and then on top of that, people are probably backing into your car all the time, and it's just like, it's totally crazy. So that's what I get to deal with every day for the, it's over in a couple days, so I shouldn't complain too much, but it's been a week of just non-stop, all this kind of crap. This guy is like being relentless with me. Good lord, come on, do something. Alright, well, we're gonna restart. So that's my story, and like, it's been a crazy week, but it's been okay. It's been okay, and we're getting through it, and hopefully my car will be intact by the end of the week, and I'll be able to drive it, and that would just be amazing. So anyways, I think I'm gonna stop here pretty soon and catch up to where I was in the next video, but don't forget to favorite, subscribe, do all that great stuff, and I will definitely see all you guys here when we pick up, and I think it's part 5 next time, but I could be wrong. So I'll see y'all guys next time.